Animas View Drive is the subject of a new push for improved safety. The latest effort comes after a fatal pedestrian vehicle accident last September. You're watching the Local News Network, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts and the Payroll Department. I'm Connor Shreve. Following the death of 27-year-old Katie Segrist in September 2023, the City of Durango has made a number of changes to the roadway, including flashing signs, red flags on speed limit indicators, and automated speed enforcement. But more needs to be done, according to some residents like Andrew Allport, who nominated the crash site for an independent analysis.
So we're trying to motivate the city to find a quick, cost-effective way to make Animas View Drive safe for non-motorized users, as well as for cars, because the main problem on Animas View Drive is vehicular speed.
Durango cut the speed limit on Animas View Drive by 10 miles per hour even before the most recent tragedy back in 2021. But many drivers still speed. That's why Allport wanted outside input from a site study conducted by development nonprofit Strong Towns. One recommendation following the study requires both north and southbound cars to share one lane in the middle of the road, giving more space for shoulders for pedestrians and cyclists.
So by removing the center line and removing the white paint on both sides of the shoulder, and then adding what's called advisory shoulders, where you actually have a dashed layer of paint on either side of 5 feet so that pedestrians have a space or cyclists have a space, and then cars actually have to share the center of the roadway.
The City of Durango says it is planning on continuing to make improvements to Animas View Drive, including the creation of space for cyclists and pedestrians. In a press release, Durango called that a midterm goal. Allport knows he needs the city on his side.
Because people have been bringing this to the city's attention for probably more than a decade. So we're just now seeing perhaps some real action on it. It seems that the city would like to have, residents basically on board with any changes that they're going to make.
Durango says less costly options like shrub removal and crosswalk improvement are in its plans until a long-term capital works project comes to fruition. Allport hopes all parties can find common ground as soon as possible.
I think what everybody wants is a safe place to drive and to walk, So I just hope that they can do that sooner rather than later.
Find the crash analysis findings and recommendations online. Learn more about these and other stories online at durangolocal.news. Thanks for watching this edition of the Local News Network. I'm Connor Shreve.